Hi guys, welcome back to another battle of the foundations, and today we're trying out the new Wet n Wild Mega Cushion Foundation. So if you want to see my thoughts on it, make sure you subscribe to my channel before you go and just keep watching. Alright guys, today we are trying out the new Wet n Wild Mega Cushion Foundation. This comes in 8 different shades. It has an SPF of 15 in it, and it runs $8.99 on Wet n Wild's website. So let's read about this and see what they have to say about it. It's a match made in makeup heaven. Liquid foundation in a cushion compact. Tap the cushion to add just the right amount of coverage or double tap to add more. It's perfectly portable too, with an airtight, no-mess compact that makes applying liquid foundation a breeze. Infused with coconut derivative, the luminous, lightweight, and buildable formula helps boost hydration and contains SPF 15 for added skin protection. So I have been playing around with it. This is not going to be a first impression. I've actually worn this 2 other days, so this will be my 3rd day of wearing it. That way I can kind of tell you more of my thoughts about it instead of you just not knowing what my final thoughts are on everything. So again, this is a cushion foundation, and it says you get 0.52 ounces in it. So this is what the cushion looks like. When you open it up, there is a little pad that's inside along with the mirror. I'm not going to use the little pad, and then you pop this open, and this is what the cushion looks like. It's just like all the other cushion foundations. This really scared me when I saw it in the pan because it looks really, really dark, but it's a little deceiving, so don't be afraid. I did pick up the color 107A Cream Ivory. So this is a light, medium to warm color is what they're saying. I have tried this with both a brush and a sponge. I really enjoy the sponge a lot better. The brush I just did not care for, so normally I do half of my face with the brush and the other half with the sponge. I'm going to skip the brush today just and not use it at all and go strictly in with what I know is going to work. So here's the face. Again, I've gone in and I have primed and color corrected my under eye. The only difference is I have tried today for the first time the Milani Instant Touch Blur Stick. So I've used this just in the areas that I need my pores filled in. As you can see, it's just a little blur stick. And I tell you, it's really good. It's got a nice lightweight feel to it. It does pill up just the teeniest bit if you add too much in an area. So use this with just a light hand. But I just went into the areas like right in here, my T-zone, a little bit on my chin, where I do have pores that are visible. So we'll see how this turns out. So I'm going to use my L'Oreal sponge to apply this, and I'm actually just going to go in all over my face. Now, you do have to pick up, they said double tap. I'm like tapping 5 times to go in and do this. So see how that color is just actually a really good match for me. Goes on so easily, blends out like a dream. I would say it's more of a medium to buildable low-high coverage, and it dries down really, really nice too. This is definitely one of those products that you can skip using a powder on. Alright, I have zoomed you in very close, so let's see what kind of coverage I'm getting here. You can definitely see I have a lot of my pigmentation is coming through on both sides. So you can definitely see everything is still popping through. It's not giving total full coverage. So I'm going to go in with the second coat and we'll see how that looks. Alright, let's go in with coat number 2. And like they said, this is buildable. You can definitely tell. It's hard to tell on the monitor here, but you can definitely tell in real life when you add that second coat. By the way, ignore my under eyes. I did not get under there very good to exfoliate. I'm going through a peeling phase right now with my Retin A. So my under eyes just look horrible, and I'm hoping my concealer will cover that up really good. Okay, let me zoom you in a little bit better and we'll see how this looks close up. Alright, this is now a second coat of coverage. This is one coat right there. So let me finish up this face. Let me finish up this side of my face and I'll be back again. Alright, I've applied that second layer of the foundation to the other side of my face. So this is now what my skin looks like with 2 layers of this on. You can see it definitely is luminous. I've got quite the glow going on here. And it's dried down really, really well. It's still a little bit tacky, more in the areas where I've added that second coat in there. So as always, I'm going to go ahead and set my face with powder, but I wanted you to see what the glow looked like before I go in with powder so you can get an idea of how that looks. So let me go ahead and finish up my makeup and I will be back. Alright guys, here is a look of getting some daylight on me instead of just my regular ring lights, and again I'm doing this on my iPhone, but let me just kind of zoom in a little bit for you. See if I can give you some close-ups here. Just think it looks like my skin, but better. So it doesn't feel like I'm wearing anything. It just looks really, really good, and I am loving it. Sorry guys, I've actually had this foundation on for quite a little while now. My phone started blowing up, so I had to go take a look and see what's going on. And congratulations to my nephew and his wife. Finally had their baby today. Poor gal, 15 days late. I kid you not, 15 days late. How could she? Oh my God, I couldn't imagine. I just could not imagine being that late with giving birth to my child. They had a little boy. He is 10 pounds, 6 ounces. So he's probably walking and talking and feeding himself already because he's just huge. Good Lord, could you imagine? Hey, leave me a comment down below. Let me know with your kids, did you have any kids that just weighed a lot? Or maybe they were just super, super tiny. But, oh. Praise the Lord that she's okay and the baby's just fine. So anyway, here we are. This is the finished look. I've just inserted a little clip of me out in daylight makeup so you can see what it looks like. But I love this. I think it just looks like my skin, but my skin better. My skin more even out, hiding a lot of the flaws. Not all of them, but a lot of them. And just giving such a great natural look to my skin. So I really, really like it. Again, applying the powder on top of it did take away from the luminosity. So if you want to keep that, just skip the powder or just put it in the areas where you're doing concealer. I did go in with highlighter, of course, so that's why I do still have some glow going on to my skin today. So, hey, thanks so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this series of my Battle of the Foundation. So if you are, make sure you give it a thumbs up so I know that I should continue making these types of videos for you. And until next time, I love you, and bye-bye.